All right, let's get it, baby. We back. Let's get it. So, family, you know how we were talking about setting the gamble zone? Like the first time that you see it, right? As soon as you walk in, and that was the one in the video that we just did, right? The previous video, that's when the gamble zone was like all the way up here. Whenever you want to draw a gamble zone, you got to draw it as if you just walked in, right? You just walked into the room, you just turned your computer on. That's how you're going to do it. So now, let's do it right now. I see the current moving candle, because again, this one I'm actually looking for a trade, right? And again, I'm not going to force it. I want the charts to talk to me and tell me, Keenan, it's okay to get into a trade here. No guarantees, but it's okay. The cards are in your favor, right? Try it. So, okay. I look at the current moving candle. I look at the peak immediately to the left. That's basically right here. Current moving candle. I look at the bottom immediately to the left, which is basically right here. And now I'm waiting for confirmation up. And I'll play a call. And confirmation down. And I play a put. But notice how this is a different gamble zone than I had earlier, but it's only different because I'm treating it as if I just walked in right now and then I set the gamble zone. That's how you can reset it. That's what's important. So now, and let me just go make sure that I made it so everybody knows that I'm back on already. Let me just go link the family. So everybody knows we back in the building. So just give me 1 second while we just wait, while this thing chills in the gamble zone. I got you, family, straight up. You know what's crazy? Yelling at everybody on the live stream, I'm losing my voice. All right, so all channel members too, send it to them. All right, says salute, teacher. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, so now, you said the stream started. I have a blank screen. Yeah, we in the building. So look, gamble zone again. Waiting for confirmation. So far, to be honest with you, we're still at that psychological level, like I said before, right? We're still at that psychological level. It's reinforcing. Let me try to get it perfect. It's reinforcing the support level on the bottom, the psychological level. Whenever the stock is above it, it's reinforcing it on the bottom. Like it's like a trampoline almost. So, okay. We're coming down and the weakness is alive and well. So the only issue though is again this goddamn psychological level of resistance. This freaking psychological level of resistance. But other than that, all of the signs are there to play it towards the downside. Other than this white line right here. Because again, strong negative momentum on the day. That adds a lot of fear into the market. We know how that goes. We know what time it is. You said now it's playing pinball. Yep. We know what time it is with that. It wants to continue. The sellers have control of the day, but they're really battling with a freaking wall right here. So I'm gonna go back to that same option though. The 438. It doesn't mean that it'll happen, but I'm keeping my eye on it. The 438 put. Expiration today. It costs $40 right now, $39. Again, that's this one. The 438 put. When we first looked at it, it was 36. Right now it's 40. Right? 39. It's changing back and forth. But this is the one. And when I say 40, I mean the price. But I know that we're battling with the psychological level. And I want you to understand, whenever you get into an option or any kind of play like that, you got to think to yourself, am I desperate to get into an option now? Or do I want to get into one that's more likely to win? You got to get comfortable with days where there are no clear trades. And not just from me, from yourself. Because you don't want to just lose. You understand what I'm saying? You want to make money here. And that discipline is what's going to help you to make money. Yeah, that's real, man. Let me highlight you for that one while we just wait and we see this in the gamble zone. So Keenan, thanks for the knowledge. I can now teach my fam the wisdom and get rich off the stock market. That's what I'm talking about, big dog. Straight up. Wealth building tool right here. Jane said, Jane said,
it don't move.
One more time for Jane.
It don't move.
It don't move. Jane, listen. I hear you. I hear you. I definitely hear you. Palantir fell off of a cliff. Listen, trade with the chart, not your heart. And I gotta just say this, right? And while we just wait, I'm gonna talk to you. Because we in a gamble zone, right? Tell me this. We in a gamble zone. Just I hear you, Jane. Yo, Jane. You right. You right. Listen, we in a freaking gamble zone right now. And there's so many people, like I said earlier on the other live, that they don't see it because their lines, they don't have their lines. They don't even know how to set the lines. So what is it doing? Oh, yep, here we go. You just said it. And I'm gonna highlight you too. Big dog L, I got you. Check this. Theta Gator. Theta Gator. Why? Why is Theta Gator catching you and catching everybody? Because we're trading, it's going sideways. What if you got into a call right here and then it's going down? Oh, I'm losing. What if you got into a put? It's going back up. The chop is not good because it's giving you and allowing you more exposure to time decay theta. So yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Palantir, PLTR, right? I'm gonna come back, but we just chilling in the gamble zone for now. Fell off of a cliff. Oh, it fell out of the gamble zone and it's tanking down. It's tanking down. Let's see. Oh man, I was about to say, yo, I'm about to jump into a put, but I'm gonna chill because I see the RSI is not 30, not 20, it's 13. Now it's 14. Family, the RSI dropped it low to the flow. Dropped it low to the flow. So, okay, I don't like that. That means the momentum is just too crazy. It's just too crazy and it can't maintain this level of, I want to say the word is fervor, right? Oh, let me say that on my pinky up. Level of fervor. It can't maintain that, right? So it's, and hold up. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. Stupid. Let's keep it real. But I think so. Yeah, that's good enough. Also, Nvidia was another one where Nvidia, Palantir, people think just because these companies have great potential and they're very likely to be higher in the future, it makes it just a great investment. People bought Nvidia at 480. It's 430. That's a big drop, right? That's a huge freaking drop. You got to understand when something is a trade and when something is an investment. And I've been talking about that time and time again so you can understand the difference. So now I want to also go and see Tesla, right? Also known as Tesla. I want to go and see Tesla because I'm willing to get into options on other plays as well. The rules are the exact same, but you just got to know how. You got to know how to trade. If you know the fundamentals of trading, what's going to happen is you'll say, okay, I know Tesla is not going to jump $100 in a day. That's very unlikely. Okay, anything can happen, but it's not likely to do that. I understand the patterns. So that's why when you see me trading SPY, you're like, yo, keen to trade a SPY, keen to trade a SPY, keen to trade a SPY. Yes, I understand the patterns of SPY. I understand that what's not going to happen with SPY is something like this. Right? Something like this is not going to happen. Let me just move this one back up. Like this candle is not just going to turn into that. Just, which would be insane, right? Or even longer. Like just something insane, basically breaking out of your screen. So since I know that won't happen, this is telling me that I understand SPY's patterns. The trend is your friend. And we like to trade based off of trends. And then when you're doing a trend break strategy, AKA breakout strategy, you got to understand the patterns before you can see it break. Let me delete these over here. Clean my charts up a little bit and scroll on in. I'm on a 5-minute time frame again. And again, that psychological level. We just stuck at the psychological level. Tesla's choppy too right now. Look at Target. Yo, I heard Target was moving again, partially because their earnings was high, even though their revenue was low, which, believe it or not, those are different things. You said you invested in this channel, so I'm not jumping until Keenan jump. Listen, family, you know me. I'm the type of person that sometimes I'll play it hot, but sometimes I realize that I should not. And there's a big level of discipline there, because let's keep it real. All of us got bills. We all have these bills. We all got things that we want to do. We got vacations we want. We all want not all of us, but a lot of us want the real estate market to crash so we can actually afford to buy a home. You know what I'm saying? Even if you already have one, maybe a rental property or maybe your own home that you live in. We all want these things to happen. But if we start to let our heart get engaged in that, the people who are not using their hearts, I'm talking about the banks, I'm talking about BlackRock, Vanguard, allegedly, right? Supposedly, hypothetically, what they're going to do is they're going to take all your money from you. It just is what it is. It is what it is. Took a small win today at $30. That's great. That's excellent. Buyers slowing up. On Palantir, let me check it again. Because again, the RSI was freaking insane. Look, like we said, look, RSI was insane on Palantir. It was at 13. Now it's at 20. That momentum, it just couldn't maintain. It had to cool off a little bit. Even if it continues back down, it couldn't just continue like that. It's like running a sprint. You can only sprint for so long, catch your breath, which it looks like it's trying to do, and then keep running, even if it's towards the downside. CVS just hit 52-week lows and down 10% today. What's going on with them? Oh, CVS is getting smoked.
Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
CVS is getting smoked. Oh, must have been some news or earnings or something. But yeah, like I tell you, news catalyst. It'll kick your technical analysis right in the teeth. Okay, so now with this 10% drop on CVS, let's go and let's put it on a 5-minute time frame. RSI is 27, so it's oversold, but it's not like crazy, but it's oversold right now. It's about to hit a psychological level, like we said, of 65. So it should bottom a little bit at 65 before deciding its ultimate direction. You said their insurer said, forget CVS. They going to work with Amazon? Dang. Yeah, we still on the SPY, family. We just chilling in the gamble zone. So I decided to go and look at what the family was talking about in the chat. You see what I'm saying? SPY's in the gamble zone. So my people who are in calls or in puts, you're getting eaten up by time decay. You don't want the time to be going by and buy and buy and buy, and you're sitting in an option. It'll cook you up. So we just waiting for this, and we gotta see what's going on with it. Remember, we let the trades come to us, baby. Listen, we let the trades come to us. You understand what I'm saying? When we go chasing these trades, that's how you get smoked. Real smoke. I'm talking about they smoking a pack of you right now, your portfolio. And we ain't trying to have that. So we let the trades come to us. The best trades will always come to us. Thoughts on Tesla at 214? First of all, that's crazy that Tesla is 214. Tesla was just like, I want to say 270 recently, right? Oh no, it's 224. You think it's going to 214. Tesla 214, I got you. So let's run the technicals on it, right? So whenever, you know how we talk about options a lot? Let's talk about how do you set psych levels? Keenan Grace radio, hold up. Oh, I see. I'm thinking my camera on. So multiple questions coming in at once. We do options trades a lot, but you can use the same technicals for swing trades, right? But swing trades is usually just going long, right? Where you get in, you try to ride the wave back up. So check it out. For a swing trade or even an option, let's go to the 4-hour time frame, right? We're usually on a 5-minute because we're looking to like get in, get up, and get out. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame and let's get a better view. When in doubt, zoom out. Get a better view of what's going on overall with the company. Now what we're going to do is this. We're looking for a peak. Here we go. We have a peak. Oh, dang. 300, 299. So check this. We're going to use the Fibonacci retracement tool. I'm on a 4-hour time frame. I can see Tesla was, whoa, on fire. Fibonacci retracement. Here. And here. All right, let's see what it's telling me. So what I did was this. I clicked the Fibonacci retracement tool at the top. It gives you 2 clicks, right? I click the tool, and then I got to click in 2 spots. I click this up here, and let me just start from the top again. Headphones in the chat, family, so you can do this yourself. I click the Fibonacci tool. Now you see how it's a pencil? It's waiting for me to click somewhere. I'm going to scroll up to the top of the market. This is where Tesla was. I'm not going to do it over here, because if I do it over here, the numbers are going to be overlapping each other, right? And I don't like how that looks. I don't like how that looks at all. But then you could argue that, yeah, but it's showing you the lines like where it's bouncing off of. But I personally don't like that. So I'm going to delete it. Click Fibonacci tool. I see the top. I'm bringing it over here, though, so it could just be kind of clean. I click on the top, which is about 300, and then I drag it to the bottom. If it was an uptrend, I would start from the bottom and then drag it to the top, right? So now, the Fibonacci numbers are telling me things. They're telling me that 221, obviously I can see is a low, is a support. We break under that, we still on this downtrend. There's no retracement at all. This downtrend will be officially broke, believe it or not. Officially broken at 260, Tesla at 260. What are your signs that we're headed back up towards 300? Fibonacci is telling me at 240, basically 239, this is the first sign of retracement that we break in this downtrend. The second sign is at 250. So 240, 250 is actually really, really clean. And then 260. 240, 250, 260. Those are the steps that Tesla needs to get to. So what this is telling me, since these lines are so clean, is that institutions are systematically taking profits. Systematically taking profits. These lines are way too clean. When you get clean lines like this, oftentimes it's a product of what they call block trades. If you go and buy 3 shares of Tesla and I go and buy 6 shares of Tesla, family, these ain't block trades. Block trades come in like 100. Who's buying 100 shares of Tesla? Institutions. JP Morgan, Bank of America, Vanguard, Fidelity. They're doing stuff like that, right? And they're making it really, really like stair step. So if you want to see if Tesla is breaking back up, you're looking for it to hit 240. I know that seems like it's not close, but something like Tesla can move like that in a day. 240 would be the first sign. And if it could hold above 240, then I'm looking for it to go to 250 and just literally stair step like that with these block trades from these big investors. Now, let's look towards the downside to see if the trend is our friend and where we could go. So I'm on a 4-hour time frame. And to be honest with you, we are at a pivotal level of resistance. Support actually again. The last time that we touched this level of support was in June. Back in June. We're on this level of support again. And the next one under it is about 413, which you could argue basically 410, right? The next one under it. So we break under this 420. And again, the puts to 410 are more likely to print if we break under that 420 and we don't get back above it, right? So if you see it break and you get like a confirmation on a 4-hour time frame, oh yeah, here we go. Very likely. No guarantees on the market, but that's how it goes. So now, under that though, where is it likely to go? 190 even. 190. So we got our level of support at 220, 212, which is basically 210, and then 190. So family, that's really insane. However, I'm a long holder of Tesla, so I'm not even pressed. I'm not pressed at all. You know, everybody who wouldn't wish you could have took profits $100 up, but I ain't worried about that. I'm holding Tesla long. Tesla's actually a great company with everything that Elon's been doing with it. So I'm not even stressed. So now let's go back to the SPY and see if our girl is still in the zone. And she is. She's still in the zone, baby. She's still in the gamble zone. Just chilling. So I knew not to trade it because I would have been getting eaten up by time decay. Listen, when you understand the gamble zone and how it works, you almost defeat theta. You know what I'm saying? You almost defeat theta and time decay because you know not to get in when it's trading like this. We know better. We learned to be better through trial and error. They threw us to the wolves. And now we see, again, it is what it is. So, all right, let me bring this down here. Trading in that gamble zone. I want to also go over to Target again, see what we're doing. Target is coming back down a little bit, but it looks like it's just retracing and it's likely to bounce off of the 130. You say you up on your Tesla calls. You looking at the 260s. So you got to drop. Yeah, crazy. That's nuts. Let's go and look at our good old friends, the EMAs, and see how they are moving because they might give us some more insight as to where we're likely to go. So, look at that. The 13 crossed over to 48. But even though it did, we still got the chop. Still got the chop. So that signal was there earlier near the confirmation candle, but the RSI was so whack that we was like, nah, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. So, okay, we coming back down for the retest. We got that like inverted hammer or the upside down hammer. Coming back down for the retest. I'm going to open up again and I'm going to look at puts. We're not there yet. Remember, we at the bottom of the gamble zone. What's more likely to happen is something like this, right? This is more likely to happen, but the money is to be made with the breakout. In this case, if it comes down. And what we want to see really, that would be our first indicator of continued downtrends, was breaking today's low of 439.80. 439.80. And understand this, being a profitable trader is mostly patience. A level of understanding, but patience as well. I'm looking back at this one again, the 438 expiration today, 17th of August. Right now, the price is 37, so it really hasn't changed, right? Even though the stock's been coming down, and this is a put, it really hasn't changed. And the reason is time decay, time decay. So here we go. Okay, we broke today's low. We broke today's low. We're hitting the support, and we're like just testing it. But we broke today's low. We broke today's low with the RSI at 31, so it's not oversold yet. I'm considering jumping in this one and playing it hot. Right now it's 45. It's going down 44, 44. The RSI is hot, but it's not crazy on fire. This is 30. But we broke today's low, which is a signal for continued downtrend. Right now it's 41. Playing it hot means I'm not waiting for confirmation. Remember that. Keen between live streams and the classes. I've been learning more in one live stream than I have in 10 hours of scoring YouTube. Big ups, fam. Listen, you said the most underrated teacher. I appreciate you for that. I really do. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I try to make it accessible to everybody. I know people are charging an arm and a leg to try to join their classes and all this other type of stuff, and then they'll never show you how it really looks on a live stream. They just are like against it. But you put your neck on the line. I get why they don't do it. You put your neck on the line with stuff like this. So okay, it's at 43. I'm willing to trade like, let's call it 1,000. So I will put in 44. I'll put in half. I want to get in closer to a better price, but I'll put in half and play it hot. Remember, I'm playing it hot, meaning, oh, now she's jumping on me a little bit. Meaning I'm not waiting for confirmation. Confirmation is a candle that lives totally below the blue line. Or totally below the blue line if I didn't say that. That's what I meant to say. And I'm trying to play hot, so I'm putting it in half. And again, if you're a new trader, new investor, or whatever, don't play it hot It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's better to wait for the cards to be in your favor than to try to play it hot. So, okay. I'm going to Keenan's trades right now. So I put in half. I've been on a little bit of a winning streak. So I'm willing to, so like a few greens in a row, like what, 1, 2, 1, and then skip 2, 3, 4, like 5 wins in a row of actual trading. So I'm willing to take a little bit of a risk. I'm gonna show you the timestamp and the price that I got in at 45. So right now I'm basically at break even, but I only went half in, right? Like I'm willing to trade with 1,000, but I'm also willing to get stopped out of this upon it like running up. And again, these things happen fast. Yep, this is the same one. It's the same option. I'm up like $10. Watching it. I jumped in at 45. It's 47. 48. Up $25. Up $30. She's still showing me that weakness. Up $35. Again, she didn't confirm, so I didn't really go too nuts with it because this is still touching the line. But I'm up $70. And that only took a little bit of time. $75. $80. I love it. 17%. Let's get it. So, okay. Remember, if it's good enough to take a screenshot, it's good enough to take profits. So, I'm really not trying to lose. Stop loss. Even though I could really see this like going nuts. But I'm not going to get greedy. Put my stop loss on. If it kicks me out now, I'll be cool with that. It is what it is. We never want to get greedy. Okay, yeah, now I'm out. Now I'm out to play. Simple as that. With my stop loss. Stopped out. Up. Stopped out up on a choppy day. Stopped out up on a choppy day. So that one was but money was made. Money was made. And again, I don't get smoked because I'm always thinking. You see how I learned to trade the SPY under 1 minute. You can really make good plays. I always take a little sneak peek at it. You know. So look, boom. You see how it's like getting choppy again? But I understand. I think it's still going to come down, to be honest with you. But I'm okay with taking these little profits, little wins. So what was that? That was... yeah, not much. In terms of... got in at 45. Yeah, right? I'm like, what? I'm $20 up. Could have went harder than that and got 40. Could have went harder than that and got 40. But on a choppy day, so far, I'm at 20. And I didn't wait for confirmation. But it is what it is, right? A win is a win. And I didn't lose where most people are losing. You say you up $6. Yo, let's... John Morant in the building. Yo, but we didn't lose. That's the key. You see what I'm saying? Take a risk. Boom. Take some profit. So, all right. Now, I'm looking to see, are you going to be our confirmation candle or not? We did get low. We retesting the top right here. Right? We're retesting this. Because think about this. Now that we're under, you got kicked out up 5. I got kicked out up 20. I take it, baby. I take it. A win is a win. Now, remember, our psychological level of support has flipped. We're under it. This is a psychological level of resistance now. Psychological level of resistance now, and we're coming for the retest. So I'm looking at this same option, right? I'm looking at the same exact option. I see there were some buyers rolling in, but it was weak. They were looking kind of weak. It looks like they got some weak buyers coming back in again a little bit. You say you made $2. Hey, it is what it is. You say you ran the play. That's what I'm talking about. It is what it is. Get stopped out up. You said it's better than Lotto because you actually got some control here versus that. You actually have some control here. So, okay, boom. So it looks like we might be at a peak. So she's 40. She's testing 45 again. I just sold it at 47. Now she's 44. I'm looking at the same exact option. This one, for those of you who are not sure, 438 put. Right now she's $44. Right now she's 43. She's pumping up, and I'm not in a put anymore because we still getting that retest. I got my little money. You said you made 386, so you must have went a little harder than me. Yeah, this little pump is weak, super weak. But I don't know how long it's going to take to play out, right? Like towards the downside. I don't know how long it's going to take to play out. But we're back under the 440. So now, when I was telling you before how people were buying it at 440, when we were coming down to it, now that we're under it, people are going to be selling it at that point. So this area, let me just use this. Let me repurpose this candle, is a sell area, right? This area is a sell area. This is why this green candle can't push through it so easily. It's having some trouble, right? So what will be nice to see is if we get something like this, right? Just like keep showing you new lows on the day. New lows on the day are great indicators. We got one. We had one over here, but then we burst through it. But we're coming in, we're retesting the level of the lower level and then the psychological level. But we are where the sellers are. But the buyers are just rolling in a little bit. So I want to see. We never got confirmation. People would try to argue that this is a confirmation, but two things. It's touching the line and it's green. That's not confirmation on the down. You said Apple is on fire. Apple is the biggest thing, a part of the Fortune 500. So that's probably what's pumping it. Oh, Apple is being destroyed then. I took your word for that. Apple is getting cooked. But again, why is it coming down? So I could buy it. That's how I see it. It's coming down so I could load up. To be honest with you, there's never been a person who bought Apple and held who lost. Not one single person who bought it and held in the history of Apple. So, okay. And yeah, yo, you're right. A $9 win, a $2 win, a win is a win. It's literally the exact opposite of a loss, and most people lose. They have no idea what they're doing, and they lose. So, okay. We're retesting the top. So now, I played it hot once, and I could have got burned, but I made $20, right? I got up to the point where it went up $80. And then I was like, yeah, let me put my stop loss. Let me move it. Let me move the stoppy. My dog said, stocks with Josh call these Apple levels. You could call these Apple levels if you just look at the charts. My grandma could call it Apple levels and the Tesla levels and all of these levels if you just put in the time and look at the charts and know what you're looking at. Because again, it's not like me or Josh or anybody, right? Or even freaking Warren Buffett. Like, it's not like you are a predictor of the future. You literally just go back and zoom out. That's what I try to get on here and show you, right? We be out here thinking people is prophets. No. I'm not a prophet. Josh ain't a prophet. Nobody's a prophet. Go look at the charts and you can see where the levels are. Look at this. You see how we are here right now? You go back in the past. Oh, we were there before. That's how it works. Take the time and you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Nobody can tell the future except for you know who. All right. Yo, for real, man. Come on now. You know who can tell the future. Let's not play. Yo, you know what's funny? It's gonna be freaking 30 years from now, and y'all gonna hear this, and and you're gonna be thinking of somebody, and you're gonna be like, "Yo, Keenan really brainwashed me with that." Keenan, yeah, this dude, you know that that I was watching, you know, he really brainwashed me with. Yo, for real. Today would be complete if we could hit one. We did it, Joe. Yo, come on now. You say you're grateful for me, Josh and Larry. Shout out to all of us, man. Shout out to you. We grateful for you. Keenan really brainwashed me, man. I'm talking about cut your skull off, put you in the shower, let the suds just brainwash you. Every time you hear that. So we coming for the retest. We're coming for the retest. So, okay, what does this mean? Retest means we're going to test this line. If we get rejected, that means that this is the top of a new downtrend. New top. Coming down, baby, coming down. He's not making you get stuck in the 80s. Come on now. So let me just share a little story with you. I had blew my girl a kiss, right? I said, blew her a kiss. I played a little, right? And you know how we joke, because Nancy is the poster child for insider trading, right? She's the poster child for insider trading. Somebody said, Keenan, he said, man, he commented, right? Keenan, you getting too woke for me, man. I can't believe you blowing kisses at Nancy Pelosi. This is that woke stuff from Disney and Target and da-da-da-da. And I'm thinking like, oh my goodness. Because I guess he just didn't know about the Nancy insider trading stuff. But I can't teach everybody everything now. Come on. Some things you just got to be alive and learn and pick up yourself. So that's my TED Talk. Now let's get back to the charts. So we on the retest of that psychological level. Boom, touching the level. I'm watching it. You said the Nancy music be killing you. And let's see, do we get it to go back above it? But it's more likely to be rejected at it. But let's see. Right, allegedly, supposedly, hypothetically, nobody is trying to get sued. Not a person that I know wants to get sued. Should get some saxophone in the chat. Okay, so we are almost breaching it a little. Yeah, where do these little words keep coming from? We're breaching it a little bit. I was able to make a little $20 on a put. It was up 80, but I was able to make a quick 20 when it stopped me out. It slipped past my stop loss, but I know how to position it. You said the poster child for prison is Martha Stewart? Sheesh. Oh, poster child versus prison child. Sheesh. Larry and his band should do a little thing and me feature on it. Okay, so we back above the level, right? So it's going to be a support again. So this is more likely to bounce than to actually come down like we were looking for, right? So family, with that being said, with us being back over this level, it's going to more likely push up than come down. So there's no need to even waste time. We'll see how it goes. Let the charts trade for you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And remember, all of this chart stuff that I'm showing you, if you put in the time, yes, Keenan, you could say Josh charted it for you, or Keenan charted it for you, or I don't know who else is doing charts, right? Whoever else is doing charts, you got to become independent by learning from Josh, by learning from Keenan, by learning from whoever else, so that you could go and look it up yourself. Because I know some of you are interested in trading Apple, trading Target, trading CVS, trading all of these things. Go learn how to do it. Like where you put it in your own gamble zone and you say, oh yeah, this is where it's likely to go. This is where it's likely to stay. It breaks out. Boom. That's how I'm playing it. So I believe that you can do it. I really do. Remember, I'm the coach. All I can do is write up the play, but you got to run the ball. I see you in the next one. Hit the @ button on the Discord if you need me specifically. I see you in the next one, and take care.